Too much internet.
And welcome to episode 53. That's right, a year and then one more episode of the Too Much Internet podcast. But look, we're starting off in a different note. We already had our 1 anniversary last week, right? Also, if you needed to know this, I'm Eddin. That's Karina. And that's Hector, right? I know there's a fourth person if you're on YouTube, which is, make sure you go search us youtube.com and then you search us and it's Too Much Internet and you subscribe to us and then you click the video and you're like, I know who that fourth person is. And if you don't know who that fourth person is, that is the one, the only, the kitchen appliance himself, the man with the beard, the man with the hat. I'm fat. Let's party himself. Fridge. Fridge. I was like, damn, I realized there's no really last name for that. So I'm just like, yeah, cool, look at that.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. What's going on, y'all? My name is Fridge.
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, look at that. The clapping.
I appreciate that, man.
No, she wasn't this excited for your podcast. I just want to say that real quick.
It's like she was there like, what's going on? I appreciate it.
Is it over yet?
Is it done while they're still talking?
Dead ass, right? No, but this is Fridge. Fridge is part of the YerrrPodcast. That's Yerr with 8 or 9 R's or 5 R's?
3 R's. 3
R's. With 3 R's. The YerrrPodcast, also based off of New York City, specifically from the Bronx, New York. I just want to say that. In Harlem. I'm assuming Brian is the Harlem part?
No. Well, I'm from Harlem.
You're from Harlem originally, and then you're okay.
And then I moved to the Bronx, and Brian's from the Heights.
Brian, who we're talking about right now, is not here. He's in. Where is he?
He's what?
Where is Brian?
He's in the Poconos right now on his bachelor party. He's about to get married soon.
Man, wait, why are you? Wait, time out. Why are you not at the Poconos?
Because my mom's birthday was yesterday. It was the 50th. So
that explains a lot. Mama first. Yeah. Understandable.
Yeah,
congratulations, Brian. Sorry you couldn't be here. Stop clapping! My God. Oh.
No, keep it going.
What's it called? No, you're getting him excited. Don't do it. But yeah, sorry that Brian couldn't be here. But I know you guys were excited to see Brian, right? So what we're going to do is right now, we're going to insert this clip with Brian giving us a special message. Ready? Go.
What the fuck is up, y'all? Shout out to TMI Podcast, Hector, Karina, and Eddin. Thank you guys for inviting us. Sorry I couldn't make it. I'm in the Poconos right now for the weekend. Fridge was supposed to be here, but he chose to go to Miami, and his flight got canceled. So, joke's on you, bitch. But thank you guys for inviting me. I will be back soon, within the next week. I'm happy to see you guys are back recording. Great vibes, keep it up. And yeah, I'll be back this week. Next week, we can get it popping, get in another one, and go from there, y'all.
All right, and we're back. I don't know what Brian said, but we're going to find out in post-production. But thank you so much, Brian. We wish you were here, so we'll catch you next time, or hopefully live in person when we actually start doing this more, when the virus surpasses in like 3 years. So I won't see you until 3 years, Brian. So
3 years.
That's right. We're keeping high spirits up. I just want to say, first of all, Hector here. I want to choke her so bad.
Is this what you guys do on your podcast?
Oh, yo, this is every other days, yo.
Y'all TMI dudes are different, man.
100%.
I fucking love y'all.
Rage always says that to us, yo. Ever since we started this podcast right after his, because we stole his idea, he always goes, yo, you TMI dudes are different. And I say, yes, we are different. Because we use other pronouns. That's right.
Yes. That's right.
Look at this. Yo, I swear to God. I think this is Karina's brain whenever she sees any dog doing anything. Like, a dog will go, she was like, just clapping it up. That being said, before we go on further, because we have questions for you, we want to know more about you. Our fans want to know more about you. We want to talk about one specific fan. Not only fans, that's a whole different topic. Our one and only fan, our biggest fan. I think we have a couple, big fans.
But
one particularly big fan who sent us gifts for our 1 anniversary. Sorry, Fritz, she didn't think about you because she didn't know you were going to be on the next one. But she sent us gifts which we could show them on screen. Let's start off with the pin first. We all got a pin. And the pin, you probably can't read this, even though I'm super close. But we all got pins, and it has an alien on it. And mine says, mine is one alien giving another alien coffee, and it says, "This will hurt me, thank you." Karina, what does yours say?
I observed the event. Bystander did nothing.
All right, Hector, what does your pin say?
I think mine is very true to me. I don't know how to use my life.
We also got coasters that she is making, by the way. Which I gotta make sure I say. I will figure. We will link the Instagram of hers, but I think it's Craft by Mars. I think it's Craft by Mars. But thank you to
Mars
Lorena.
Gets crafty.
Mars gets crafty. But we got coasters. Again, Fridge. This was before we knew you were gonna go on. So.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Yo, I have a blue one. Hector has a green one, and Karina's is gay. It is a rainbow one, which I knew she was gonna get that. By the way, I knew she was gonna get that. And then, last but not least, the most interesting in theme of our Too Much Internet, which we might be changing the theme soon because it's been a year and we should just change things up. We each got a Tamagotchi.
Wow.
Oh, you need. Oh, I'm the only one who took theirs out of the box.
Yeah, no, I wanted to do a thing with it. I don't know.
What did you want to fuck it? Did you want to fuck the Tamagotchi? Like, what did you want to do with the Tamagotchi?
I don't know. I was like gonna do like a little unboxing video kind of thing, but then
my man, that shit is like plot
Shut
and then
up.
plot and then plot and then look, it's a
not an
Tamagotchi.
unboxing of this, but like an unboxing of like the gifts that she gave us. You know, like I was gonna do a video and do like a thank you thing.
That's really nice.
That's
You should do
fine.
that. Why not?
I'm not gonna anymore.
Well, no. Here I am
Already showed
crushing
it here.
Hector's hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
I used to have one of those when I was a kid. That was pretty dope.
A Tamagotchi?
Yeah, I had the bootleg version too.
The bootleg version.
The bootleg version?
Yeah.
What's the bootleg version of a Tamagotchi?
I don't know. It was like one of those Chinese stores. I'm on a Chinese store. I don't know.
And it's like
My
a
mom
dollar
did.
one. It's like the dollar
Yeah,
one.
it was like $2 probably.
And last but not least, she did give us a letter, so I'm going to read the letter really quick. It says, "To the TMI podcast, my sons." And it says, "If I knew how to draw, this note would be cuter." You're not going to be able to read that because I have a strong light that I'm using. Go figure. It says, "I completely forgot to put a note in Karina's and Hector's package. Sorry, my ADHD kicked in, but hopefully Eddin reads this to you guys. Congrats on making it to a year on the podcast. I'm sure it wasn't easy, and my good sis Corona definitely complicated things a bit, but you guys made it happen. Oh, made it look. Wait, what? You guys made. I can't read your handwriting. You guys
You're
made
illiterate.
You guys made it work, and I hope there are many more years to come because y'all are dope as fuck." Heard that, Fridge? I wanted to get you guys something fun and nostalgic. So here's a little Tamagotchi and some other quote unquote goodies. I wonder who will keep theirs alive the longest. Whoa, I didn't read that. I actually did not read this letter at all.
Wow. What a
until-
friend you are.
I was waiting until we all stop clapping. God, I want to choke you. She says, "Anyways, love you guys from your number one fan, Flan." Sorry, number one fan.
Flan?
Flan.
Lon?
Yeah.
Lon.
Fridge, if you were to have gotten a Tamagotchi, you can't read that. If you were to have gotten a Tamagotchi here, what color do you think your Tamagotchi?
What color I would have gotten it?
Yeah.
Purple.
Purple?
Or blue.
What about
Black.
the coaster? What color would be your coaster?
Coastal? Probably black.
Black?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, and now what would your pin say?
Fridge is the
It's a-
best.
Fridge is the best.
It would probably say the YerrrPodcast.
Your podcast. He would have gone on your
yeah.
podcast pin.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Lorena. Thank you so much for all these gifts. We are very happy and appreciative, and thank you for being our fan and for listening to us. We're gonna put up a nice appreciative post at the same time as well. When
Hey, what's her
episode
name?
goes out. Lorena, yes.
Hey, Lorena, it's Fridge. Make sure after you check this out, listen to the YerrrPodcast on iTunes and Spotify.
Yo,
Every
you
Thursday.
can't steal our fans, yo. You can't steal our fans. We heard your fan last week on your episode, and it was pretty loud. So we don't want to ruin that for you.
Wow.
I'll eat your lighting bill. I don't know. But Fridge, you are technically Fridge is our second guest, right?
Who's the first?
Harrison, your best friend.
I love Harrison.
Harrison.
My
Shout out to
Nigerian
Harrison.
brother.
Yes, he's Nigerian. He lets me know almost every week when I was working there. Harrison's a really nice dope dude, and we had to have another person from the best bars. Obviously, you, Fridge. The second person was Benson, but we don't really count Benson. So Benson, we still want to kill you for that. So technically, you are our second person, but you're the first one with a podcast that's here on the Too Much Into the podcast. So thank you so much for being here. You want to tell us a little bit? Want to tell us a little bit about yourself before I start asking you questions?
Okay, guys. Well, where do I start? Fuck.
Who are you?
Yeah, who are you? Why are you? What are you doing here?
Why are you?
Other than promo and connections and networking.
Hey guys, my name is Fridge. I am retired semi-professional football player.
Ooh, his tenders went up.
Yeah, right. I am a bouncer / bartender at a few different bars in New York City.
Word.
That are because of COVID right now. We're all some of the bars are there, but I'm not working right now. But I will be soon once everything opens back up and gets back to normal.
Lit.
I am a podcaster now.
Yes, you are.
Started a podcast.
Oh, you should have started with. What are you writing down, Karina? I hear everything.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, what is she writing?
I don't
I'm
know.
taking him out.
Oh my god, bro! Wait till we're done. Oh.
Yeah, so I'm a podcaster.
Yeah,
I started about a year and a half ago. Actually, for those that don't know, me and Eddin spoke a while, and we were going to start one, but you were so busy.
Oh, it sounded like we were dating. You and I have been speaking for a while. I was like,
we've been talking for a while, you know.
Right.
You guys been talking.
I wanted to take it to the next level, and he was like, "Nah, bro, like I can't do a podcast with you." So
I was like, I can't. No, I never said I can't do a podcast with you. I said I can't do a podcast right now.
No. You said you were busy, and then
I was like, yo, I think we should do a podcast.
Yeah, I had to do my podcast. And then 3.5 weeks later, you guys started this phone shit. So
I was like,
right,
oh, this girl left. I was like, I guess we could just kind of do this. Like, I was like, why don't we just do that? And then we did. Fridge, right? And we did. Yeah, we were like, fuck Fridge. And then Karina was like, fuck Fridge. I was like, hold on. Sorry. and then here, and lo and behold, the TMI podcast was born. And honestly, you could just thank Fridge. Because I was like, yo, what if we did this?
Wait, where's the clapping now? Somebody clap.
No more. Your clapping has been suspended for the whole episode. I had to lean into it. I had to eat. I got the best stutterer award, by the way.
Oh, it's okay. I stuttered too, bro.
Yeah. Karina just fumbles on every fucking word and doesn't know what to say. Is her problem. Right, Karina? Bruh, why? Wait until afterwards. She's like trying to play with her Tamagotchi. Like she can't hold herself together like a 5-year-old. I do have questions for you, Fridge, before we get into our topics because, you know, we still kind of do topics.
That's cool.
Kind of.
You know,
do you have to do the first topic?
We will today just for you. And in fact, maybe, hopefully, and maybe you'll help us have another soundbite to add on to this podcast.
Gotcha.
You know?
Gotcha.
That being said, I was just like, yo, I don't know. I was in my head. I was like, I don't know what the fuck to ask. Quiz. What the fuck? Fridge.
Quiz.
Yeah.
Quiz.
I read the word quiz. Quiz is not a bad nickname, by the way.
No, it's not.
But I was like, yo, I don't know what to ask Fridge, right? Because I could obviously do podcast questions and stuff like that. And then I stumbled upon 20 questions you asked your ex-girlfriend. So I was like, yo, let me ask Fridge this. And then I was like,
ex-girlfriend?
Yeah. And then I was like, nah, that's corny. So I found 9 great podcast interview questions to ask your next guest. I was like,
next guest.
Yeah, my next guest, the ones with the birds. So I was like, you know what? I got to find the one with the fridges. And I was like, bet, here's Fridge. So I'm going to ask you these questions. And I cannot wait to ask you these questions. I did not look through them at all. But I was like, yo, how corny can these questions be? And how interesting can Fridge make them? And I was like, yes. Right? All right, Fridge. What's the one thing you wish you had known when you began your career?
Career? Career? What?
Yeah, man, your career in podcasting.
Oh, in podcasting. One thing I wish I would have known.
What's one thing you wish you had known when you began your career? So a year ago.
I wish I would have known that how consistent you have to be.
Yo, time out. Are you looking at Fridge? What are you doing? You.
Oh, nothing.
Oh my God. Yo. If you go to youtube.com and you search too much internet, for a minute, Karina was just doing this. And I'm like, are you looking at him while he's talking? What is wrong with you? I'm sorry, Fridge. Say that one more time. What is one thing you wish you knew when you started podcasting?
How consistent I would have to be.
Right.
Because when you start a podcast, you have to be very consistent.
Absolutely.
And it's just been one big learning process.
Right.
As I go week by week through with my original co-host who I had at first to the co-host I have now. Yeah. Yes, also Brian. Thank you, Brian.
Word. Thank you, Eddin.
Yeah.
But all right.
Thank you. Thank you, Eddin. But C63 Eddin.
C63 Eddin. His co-host's Instagram name is C63 Brian, if you didn't know that. And I didn't know what C63 meant, but apparently it's his car. I was like, oh, cool. What is your biggest failure and what did you learn from it? Other than asking Karina out. That's right. If you guys didn't know, we will get into this later, but there's a little pass between these two.
Of course. Biggest failure?
Yeah. What is your biggest failure from your career and how did you learn from it? And if you have none, we will skip it.
No. I mean, I'm filled with a bunch of talk, but I would say.
What was the stupidest failure you had?
The stupidest one?
The dumbest one.
The dumbest one? That's actually good. I actually don't know. I'm being real. Based off my recording, I really don't know. I can't do one right now. That's fine. I'll tell you that's what I want.
What advice would you give someone wanting to pursue a similar career as yours?
Make sure you buy your own equipment.
Right.
Have to buy your own equipment.
Right.
Be consistent once again. This is a very consistent.
Consistency is key.
Yeah, because I've missed a few weeks. I missed a few weeks myself, You guys haven't missed a week at all, have you?
Yes. 1 week.
1 week.
We missed one. Wow.
Technically 2 if you count Benson's episode who got.
Yeah, I've missed like 7, but not in a row.
God damn.
Like my birthday, Brian's birthday.
Oh, the birthday episodes?
The Christmas, the Christmas to New Year's, and just this summer. Oh, the one week for COVID because we didn't know what we were gonna do.
Right.
And you just gotta be creative, man. Like you just gotta be creative. Like before this Corona thing happened, we were using Audacity to record and all that, and then once the COVID happened, where me and Brian couldn't be in the same room together, we started going on IG Live. Because thanks to Hector, thank you, Hector. I'm saying thank you, everybody. Thanks to Hector.
Yeah, Hector does the sound for the YerrrPodcast. If you guys didn't know that,
he does the audio for the YerrrPodcast. He's the best. So I started doing IG Live videos and having them record. So after I was done with the IG Live podcast video, I would screen record it, send it to Hector, and Hector would rip the audio from the video. So it's just little shit like that if you want to be consistent, if you want to have a good podcast, whether your first episode, and I say, don't worry, always promote, but don't worry about your first listeners. Like maybe your first podcast might have like 10, 12.
Our first episodes consisted of Hector laughing for 20 minutes and then Karina being absolutely silent.
Oh yeah, if you listen to you're 53 now. So if you listen to episode 1 compared to 53, or if you listen to my episode 1 to 62.
Yo, you heard how you had to flex that in? He's like, I'm 9 episodes in more than you guys.
That comes out the day after you post this.
Dead ass, yo. Yeah, you do Thursdays and we do Wednesdays.
Yeah.
But then our video drops Friday. When does your video? Oh, you guys don't drop a video?
That's
We don't drop a video.
Not yet. He will drop video though soon. Because he said that to us when we were on his show.
Yeah. As soon as I get a nice location to do it, I don't want to do it in my living room or my house. I want to do it at a bar.
At a bar?
Yeah, hell yeah. I want to do it at a bar. Like I want to be behind the bar and have my guests and my co-hosts.
You serve them cocktails while you guys talk.
And this looks like, I just grabbed a bottle of goose, I grabbed something, I pour a drink, and we start talking shit with mics. It's fun.
Oh yeah.
It's very different, you know what I'm saying?
You talk about passports and eating them.
Eating
passports.
Make sure you check out the YerrrPodcast episode.
That's right. Where he told Karina he was going to eat her passport. It's very Which I didn't know what that meant. I was like, does that mean? Oh.
I didn't say specifically her. This is specifically to her.
Yeah.
He's just going to eat passports.
He's going to eat the girl he takes on the little vacation.
Essentially what he said, if you don't give him some poon and he takes you on vacay, he will eat your passport.
Your passport.
Which is by far the least aggressive thing to do.
Yeah, right? Like what kind of...
Also, before you eat the passport, what sauce did you dip it in? You don't eat that shit dry. What? Chipotle mayo?
Yeah, Chipotle mayo.
Yeah, it would have Chipotle mayo would be good. That or ranch, in my opinion.
Oh, ranch?
Yeah, you can't eat a passport dry.
No.
Ranch?
Yeah. Ranch. Okay, what? Okay, if not Chipotle mayo, what?
If not Chipotle?
Yeah, what? Green sauce, Karina?
Salsa verde?
Yeah. Red sauce, Karina?
Ranch and salsa verde.
Ranch and salsa verde. Fridge, what are the best resources that could have helped you along the way?
Yeah. I feel like I'm just the best resources.
Yeah.
You and Hector.
What about Karina? What are you doing?
Karina too. Karina's cool too.
What about you, Karina? What would be Karina's best resource?
In terms of what?
Other than being the room tone.
Wow, that's crazy.
The room tone. The room tone is a terminology from film that you just use empty sound to just kind of fill up the atmosphere.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. The more I explain it, it's funnier. So you just record room tone, but it's absolute silence.
My nickname is room tone now.
Yeah. Room tone.
Yo, that's a better joke than I thought it was gonna be.
Room tone. I like
I'm room tone.
Yeah, she would be room tone. Who are 3 people who have been the most influential to you? I know these are very corny questions, but they make you talk, and that's what I want.
No, that's fine. I don't mind talking. I actually like talking. Influential. I'm gonna just step off like the podcast. I don't have 3. Well, when I say 3, one of them is gonna be a group. So I want to say my mom's first. My mom's. I think my mom's a little too much for setting fucking bar high. Because I definitely can't catch up to her. My mom's. One of my best friend groups called the AFL crew.
Oh yeah, your AFL crew.
AFL.
AFL, yeah. What is the AFL? What does AFL stand for?
Well, when we were younger, it started for Alcoholics for Life. Mind you, when we thought about that name, we were 18. So when you're 18, you think about, hey, Alcoholic for Life, yeah, I can drink more than everybody. Yeah.
And then you're like 30 and you're like,
and no. Well, I'm 30, I'm good. But we're like, but now we're like 30 and we're like, Alcoholics for Life, probably not the best way we should go. But we still kept the acronym, so we just took off the acronyms and just called it. It's just AFL. It doesn't, cool. It's a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying?
It's a symbol.
So yeah, so them for sure because they help me grow a lot. They all do different things in their life, and we all grow together. So I look for them for inspiration too to help me and myself. And third, that's a good one. Three. I feel like I'm put on the spot now.
And here I am thinking he was gonna say Brian as his third. I'm disappointed in you.
No, Brian's good too. Actually, yeah,
Brian.
Yeah, I guess.
Brian's good too.
You're just trying to get at you.
Listen, I love Brian, man. Brian holds a special place in my heart, man. That's my brother. We knew each other since high school.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with Brian. Yeah, Brian too, man. He's always showing me how to do good. You know what I'm saying? He's always somebody good dude and trying to help me save some of my money at one point. He's a good dude. He's a good person. I've known him, like I said, since high school, senior year. It's actually a weird story how we met, but yeah. And then, yeah.
Are you ready for my last question?
Sure.
But the most corny question that I'm sure I probably would have to answer in a job interview. If you could step into my shoes, Fridge, which I'm a size 10.5 to 11, what size are you?
I'm a 15.
Okay, so I'm a size 10.5 and 11, so that's not going to work.
I can try.
If you could step into my shoes, what would you have asked yourself that I didn't? So if this was your podcast, for 5 seconds, if this was your podcast and your podcast, if you know, what would you have asked us?
I would ask the question that I ask everybody on every new guest on my podcast. I mean, you guys already answered it, but I would ask every.
We'll answer it again. Guests. What is it?
Sure. Have you ever had a chopped cheese before? And where did you get on it? And what was the best place you got it?
I think I remember that none of us could have told you where it was the best place.
Yeah. Or what's your go-to to get on a chopped cheese?
But yes, I think we've all had chopped cheese. Yeah, we've all had a chopped cheese before.
Yeah.
My shit is American cheese, some lechuga, some tomates, some vinagre, some cebollas, some peppers, some mayonesa with a bread toasted. That's right. No fucking ketchup. No ketchup.
Toast. Oh yeah, no ketchup?
No ketchup. Absolutely no ketchup. I wanted a chop. I say this every time, and we talked about this before, and we talked about it on your podcast, and then I said this to you on your podcast when I was there the first time, and I was trapped. I want a chopped cheese, not a fucking burger. If I put ketchup on it, it tastes like a burger to me.
Not for you.
And it's burger meat, technically.
It does. Yeah. It's a burger.
It's a chopped cheese. It's not a burger.
Burger and a sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
But it's a sandwich, bro. It's a fucking sandwich.
A burger is a sandwich, though. Don't get it twisted.
It's a New York sandwich, influenced by Yemen.
But I also understand that ketchup is a staple to a chopped cheese in the most typical sense. Is it not?
You don't have to always get ketchup. That's fine. Nobody's gonna murder you for not getting ketchup.
What would they murder you if there's no cheese?
No, because I guess there's people that don't like cheese. I would
I think putting avocado in it is sacrilegious.
That's mad white.
That's a big word.
Sacrilegious?
Yeah.
Or avocado?
Congrats.
I love avocado, but I probably wouldn't get it on my chopped cheese.
You what?
You wouldn't get it on chopped cheese?
No, I wouldn't get it on my chopped cheese. I wouldn't get it on my burger either.
Plus, I would usually get a chopped cheese at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. and I know those avocados are not ripe.
Yeah, no.
My man just picked the avocado. And that's what they're giving me if I put that on my chopped cheese, and that shit is dumb.
Yeah, no, you don't get it on a chopped cheese. You do avocado, you get it for a salad, or you get it on
a turkey club.
A club, yeah, maybe a club, or like a wrap. You definitely on a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
But
not on the chopped cheese.
I've disappointed myself like that. We've gone out to party, and then I've gone like a wrap or a salad, and I was like, this ain't me. I'm not being myself.
Wait, Wait a second, hold on. I'm over here studying that. Did you get a wrap or a salad before you went to a party or at a party?
No, after getting so fucking drunk, I've gotten a wrap or a salad before, and it was very disappointing.
I consider wrap. The salad thing, I've tried it. Never good. Never good.
It's not.
I don't care if I'm on a diet or not. I tried.
Right.
It's very rough. Can't do it. Won't do it.
Right. Karina, what do you put in your chopped cheese, bro?
I don't eat chopped cheeses.
Okay, and if you were to eat a chopped cheese, what would you put in it?
I don't know what comes in the chopped cheese.
Hey, Fridge, can you show her what's in the chopped cheese?
Oh, my life. All right. A chopped cheese is a cheeseburger chopped up onto a hero. You gotta get a hero. Anybody who gets a chopped cheese in a roll is a fucking
okay.
Wow.
A bitch.
I'll say it's fucking crazy. No, it's fucking crazy. It's a fucking terrorist.
Is on a low carb diet.
You gotta get the hero. It's a cheeseburger chopped up.
Allergic to gluten? Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. It's a cheeseburger chopped up on hero form, with your choice of toppings. People compare it to the Philly cheesesteak. It is not a Philly cheesesteak. It is not New York's version of it from Houston.
Yeah.
It came from Yemen. It actually came from Yemen.
Right. So what would you put in your chopped cheese? Karina.
Meat, cheese.
Yo,
The toppings, Karina.
fair.
The toppings.
Cheese. Onions.
Are you nervous because Fridge is here?
No, I don't know what goes in the chopped cheese.
You are choosing what goes into it. It is.
So I'm just making a regular sandwich of my liking.
Yes.
Yes.
How is that clear? How is that not clear?
Because you specified chopped
What would you
cheese. I'm
put
like,
in your
I don't know
chopped
what goes in the
cheese?
chopped cheese. I know how to
just
make a
explained
sandwich,
it.
but not chopped cheese.
A
So it'd
chopped
be
cheese is a sandwich.
and not a sandwich.
But
I'm just shocked for that. I don't know.
yeah, see, look, you caused him to drink. My God. My apologies. Then, what would you top on your chopped cheese sandwich?
On my regular ass sandwich, I would have ham, salsalito.
On your chopped cheese.
On a sandwich that has burger meat and cheese.
What would you put
on it? On top of it?
Oh, okay.
Got fish speaking Spanish now.
Peppers, onions. That's it.
Peppers and onions?
Yes.
No lettuce, no tomato?
Sure, let's put that.
Oh my God. I think we spent 3 minutes trying to figure out what Karina put on your chopped cheese.
My chopped cheese has
I didn't ask you, Hector.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
But I'm
Next
pretty
topic.
sure but I'm pretty sure we would want to know.
No, fine, dude.
What goes in your chopped cheese?
My shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I just more so felt bad that I forgot to ask you real quick. then you tell you. I was like, oh shit, I really should have just asked him too, right? Yeah. What would you put in your chopped cheese, bro?
Lettuce, tomato, bacon.
Bacon.
Ketchup.
You put ketchup?
Of course. Always. Sandwich always has to have ketchup.
Okay.
A sandwich does not always have to have ketchup.
Yes.
Who are you fooling, bro?
Yes.
You put ketchup in all your
That's
sandwiches?
a burger. That's a burger, not a sandwich.
Yeah, if you got a turkey and cheese, would you get ketchup on turkey and cheese?
Turkey and cheese? Not at the deli.
Good. Wait.
So where else would
Where do you
you
put
get
it?
it?
At home.
Where else would you get it?
If I'm making myself in my house,
You
I would
willingly, so you
I would
get the
put ketchup
ketchup
on.
yourself from the fridge, because I know you're Dominican, right? You get it from the fridge, right? And you go, first of all, I know you. You're not going to shake the ketchup. You're going to get ketchup water on your shit first. I know you too well, right?
Ketchup pre-cum?
You get ketchup pre-cum on your sandwich, because I know, and then you go, fuck.
I definitely do. I have ketchup right here. I
Wow.
do send that out.
Is it cold?
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah, Dominicans love cold ketchup.
Yep, right?
Dominicans
Even
love
though
cold ketchup.
realistically you are supposed to refrigerate your ketchup. I don't, though. We don't in my household.
I like cold ketchup.
Do you
so
guys?
I'm good too. Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
I love cold ketchup on my hot fries. Absolutely.
Cold ketchup and hot fries is fucking A1.
Yeah,
bro.
OD, right?
Why would you not?
Why would I not refrigerate it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some households don't do it.
Why not?
Why?
You just don't.
Why don't you do it?
Why?
It's on the cabinet.
No.
Why do I need to put it in my
Yeah.
fridge?
I can see that.
To keep it cold.
Like what I do,
We don't
if you
like
buy
cold
more than one ketchup, if you buy more than one ketchup, the one you open, you put in the fridge. The one that's not open, you leave in the cabinet.
Oh, this guy got money. This guy got money. Technically, you could leave it in the cabinet if you haven't broken that seal. That
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Refrigerate.
But
You're supposed to refrigerate.
afterwards, you're supposed to refrigerate, but we don't do that. And there goes
Wow,
Hector.
Hector.
happened to me.
That being said, you put ketchup on all your sandwiches, Hector? Oh, we see your whole room now.
Oh no!
Wow, look at that perfume.
No, is that a jar of Prego on your nightstand?
Is that a dildo? What?
No,
That's
son.
crazy.
Wow. Oh my
How is it
God.
purple?
Why is your birth certificate on the counter?
Wow.
Look at that. No, the funniest thing in Hector's room to me is the katana that he has in the background because he thinks it's cool.
Oh yeah.
It's not cool.
Cool.
Look that it's not
It's
cool.
totally cool.
It's a little curvy.
Cool.
It's okay.
Fridge.
Yes.
Do you guys have any questions for Fridge before I ask him more questions? You guys have to have questions. Hector, you work for the man technically. If you do that and my nose comes off, I would laugh. I feel like you're gonna hurt yourself.
I'm not.
Okay. And if you were wondering what I'm talking about, if you go to youtube.com and search Too Much Internet, you'll see why Hector's hurting himself. And then you could go afterwards and search your podcast, and nothing will come up. Fridge.
Wow.
So I have a question for you. Why and how did you get your nickname? I'm not even gonna say it's your nickname. I'm gonna say it. I know what your actual name is, obviously.
Your name.
But why? How did you get?
Want me to say my name?
Yeah, if you want. I know it's.
My first name is Matthew.
There you go. Yeah.
So, that's Matthew.
Yeah.
It's Matthew?
But I could never call you that though.
So
I feel like
you didn't know what.
No, I knew what your name was. No, 100%.
Okay.
But I feel like if you introduce yourself as Fridge, and I've known you as Fridge, and people call you Fridge, and then I go up to you and I go, "Hey Matthew,"
Matthew.
like, I would be such a dick. Like that would be a dick move. Like
No, I would be bad.
Nah, to me that's a dick move. If I know you associate yourself with that name, like I'm not gonna call you Matthew. Like that's like.
It seems like you're trying to be a dick.
Yeah, it kind of seems like you're trying to be a dick.
Oh,
but I know
I wouldn't say nothing about it. I've known some people that try to call you by my first name because they want to prove a point, but it's cool. It's my first name.
To prove a point?
Yeah, like you try to, you know how you see somebody's first name, try to think you're gonna hit it home.
Yeah,
fine. It's my name. You want me to do it? Like my mother's name. Well, my mother didn't name me Matthew, but yeah, Matthew.
Yeah. I feel like whenever I try to prove a point through text, I usually put the person's first name and then a comma, and then I say what I feel.
Oh, that's dope.
That's right. That's right. That little pause speaks volumes.
It does.
Speaks volumes.
It does.
How do you usually aggressively text Karina?
Passive aggressive.
Or passive aggressively. Or just aggressively.
I'm like, oh, hey, can you not do this? That'd be great. Thanks.
You never do that. You would never. You would
Yes, I
never.
She cap locks the whole sentence.
I don't.
That's when she's like screaming, sort of, kind of,
No.
right? But whenever Karina is not happy, she hits you with a solid K.
K.
That
hurts.
K. The solid K. What about you, Hector? How do you usually distinguish your aggressive?
I don't really text aggressively.
Or you just don't text at all?
I do text.
Wow.
I text a lot.
Yo, Hector, when Hector's avoiding something, Fridge, I don't know if he's done this to you. Okay. When Hector hasn't done something or forgot something or he's avoiding something, he sends the eye emojis. You know what I'm talking about? The one that's like that?
Oh, nah, he's been good with me.
That's what he does. And I'll be like, yo, Hector, I'm on Call of Duty right now. You want to join? He'll send me the eye emojis, and that's it. And that's somehow Hector's way of telling me, sorry, not in the mood for it right now. Instead of saying, sorry, not in the mood for it right now. Just say it. I feel like it's a lot of my Dominican friends who do that.
Oh, yeah?
My quiet Dominican friends do that. My friend Bielio, bro, same way. He doesn't know how to just say, yo, bro, not right now. You be very quiet. And Bielio, if you hear Bielio.
Bielio.
B-L-E-O.
Yeah, B-I-E-L-I-O. B-I-E-L-I-O. Sorry, Bielio. We're hoping you spell your whole name.
Bielio.
Yeah. No, or as they call well, I don't want to say his middle name. I feel like I'm going too far at that point.
What's his middle name?
It's your middle name.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Emmanuel.
Damn, bruh.
Emmanuel. Emmanuel.
Did y'all know that Anuel? Y'all know the artist Anuel?
Yeah.
Did y'all know that it's because his name is Emmanuel?
Yes.
No.
I did not know that. That's right. That's why he's called Anuel.
Which is Anuel?
Yeah, sorry.
So that shit mad weird. Like what?
It's just Emmanuel, but it's just in the Anuel.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know.
Anuel.
Yeah. So knowing that, I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, do people? How did you get that name, Fridge?
Oh, I was gonna say, I literally thought you forgot to ask me that. I have a friend named Omar.
Welcome to our podcast, Fridge.
We do the same shit. I have a friend named Omar. Shout out to Omar. Who we were playing football. Oh, the one we say "fuck you" to on our podcast.
So go more.
Yeah, there we go. So see, he's gonna listen to this, so now you got yourself a listener. But so he actually gave me the name Fridge. We were playing pickup games of football, and he likes to give people nicknames. So he was like, "Yo, I think I'm gonna call you the Fridge." And I know who the Fridge is. It's a famous football player in the '80s who played defensive tackle and also played goal line fullback and ran the ball in Super Bowl 20. It was in the 1985 Chicago Bears.
That's cool.
So every wore similar numbers. I was 71, he was 72.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't like the name per se. I don't really like the name. I was like, I don't know if I want to be called.
How do you take that name? First of all, how do you take that? How do you go? Okay, I'm Fridge. Like what?
He just said I'm gonna call you the Fridge. So he would go around to his whole block. His block is super cool. He'd be like, "Yo, this is the Fridge. We teach everybody." And I'm just behind them, and massive. And in the beginning, it's sick. I'm like, I don't want to be called the Fridge. I'm like like 17 at the time. I never had a nickname. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to just finish high school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, yo, and then, my name is Matthew, man.
Yeah, man. I was like, what? Fuck. But then it just stuck, bro. And then it just stuck. The shit stuck, and I just kept saying Fridge, and it got cool, I guess. And then everybody found it as a unique nickname. And then my Dominican friends called me Nevera, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh yeah, y'all just did your own thing to this. Right. And I was like, this is dope. And that's why I started my production company. Well, my fake production company, Nevada Productions.
Nevada Productions, yep.
Nevada Productions.
So which I still have yet to gotten a shirt from, by the way. And y'all have my size, even though it went up one size.
I do. Oh yeah.
Absolutely. This quarantine weight is real.
I have you. I definitely got you, bro. But yeah, shout out to Omar. Omar's the reason why my name is Fridge. And he likes it. He likes to say he takes credit for that every time he gets.
He what? Oh, he'll take
credit
for it. I think that's fair. It's fair, and it's gotten to the point where you even say where it's coming from. That's a great nickname, by the way. I personally feel that way because, like, as soon as you said that to me, I don't even know if you personally introduced yourself to me, and that's how I got your name, or vice versa. But I'm pretty sure someone had been like, "Oh, just go ask Fridge." I was like, "What the fuck is a Fridge?" You cannot. Okay, I would be. Let's say if I was sitting at the bar.
Yes.
Right, and they're like, "Yo, there's 2 bouncers over there." Right, I'm like, "Cool." One of the bouncers has your headphones that you lost. Bet. Right. Which bouncer am I going to ask? And they go, ask Fridge. And I see somebody else, and then I see you. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to go ask Fridge for my headphones. Like, I'm not going to say which one is Fridge. I know which one is Fridge. Like, 100%.
Deep down, I wanted my name to be Flacco, but I think there might be some confusion.
Flacco's also funny. Flacco's also funny.
I think we'll just go with Fridge,
Maybe Flacco could be like your persona whenever you drink, or maybe like when you get
your alter ego.
So Fridge, if you guys didn't know this, but Fridge is a big drinker because he is a bartender, right?
Yes,
Fridge, what is your favorite drink, bro?
Dominican. My favorite drink choice. If I could drink this, all right. My favorite drink, and it's Dominican rum, Barcelo or Brugal. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Dominican rum. When I was younger, I used to drink a Red Bull. I still drink a Red Bull once in a while, but I drink straight. I can drink anything straight.
Right.
Any alcohol you put in front of me, I can drink straight. So
what about mixed drink? What do you fuck with?
Mixed drinks?
Yeah.
Anything. Anything really. Favorite? Though my favorite mix to probably mix something with probably be Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Yeah.
It hits different, in my opinion.
It just hits different. Yeah. I mean, it's not good for you. It's like that, but who cares? I mean, it tastes good.
I think all of us here like very complicated mixed drinks, though. Like, I'll start, Karina, start with yours. What's your favorite drink? Tell them how complicated it is.
Favorite drink? Like to drink?
Your favorite mixed drink.
Mixed drink.
She likes complicated shit. Watch, ready?
I think coconut rum with pineapple.
See,
Oh,
that's a
really
lot.
good.
That's a lot.
That's good. No, that's good.
Oh, it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I'm a big
bro.
fan of pina
Bro,
coladas.
how do you fit the coconuts into the rum, bro?
I have no idea.
How do you get the pineapple
I
in
have
the
no
cup, bro?
idea.
How do you put
Yo,
the
do you like,
pineapple?
are you a fan of pina coladas?
Yeah,
I love pina coladas. But
and singing in the rain.
Oh,
yeah, but those shits
Jesus
get you bloated.
Christ.
I fucking love this shit. Those shits get you bloated after a while, bro.
That's so good. It's singing in the rain. Yeah, those shits
Singing
get you
in the rain.
bloated though.
Hell yeah, bro.
No, it definitely gets her bloated. She's lactose intolerant. Oh no, it's coconut milk.
Yeah. So I think
All right, so next topic.
Next topic.
Yeah, see, look at that. Grab that soundbite, Hector, in post production.
I could do it with a deeper voice.
Hector, first of all, Harrison has the deepest voice that's ever been on this podcast
He's
ever.
like, yo, man, so I'm just saying.
But Hector, what's your favorite mixed drink?
I don't know.
I know it's usually whatever I toss at you at the bar.
Honestly, whatever's given to me, I'll take.
9 times out of 10, I'll try to spot Hector's tab. I'll be like, yo, you ready? Shot, and then a shot, and then a shot, and then a shot. I would never go shot for shot with Fridge. Ever.
you would lose.
Ever.
Why not?
Do you want to know what kind of crazy man Fridge is? Check this out.
Oh, I know where you're going with this. Yes.
You ready?
You're right.
I woke up at 7:30 for my 7:45 job. Right?
Okay.
I got into the 6 train late because I had to take the 6 train local to 125. Right? I get on the 6 train at like 7:45 ish, maybe earlier actually. I think it was much earlier. Right? I was still late somehow. I get on the train, and who do I see on the train? Mr. Mateo Fritz Otero.
Yeah.
Ah, look at that.
Got it.
I see Mr. Fridge himself on the train. And I go, what the fuck? Where are you coming from? He's like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm fucking, I'm chilling, bro. I'm sleepy. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're sleepy? He's like, yeah, bro, I had a shift. I'm like, but you just got out now? He goes, nah, bro. I was trying to figure out if I could drink every single beer on tap at Jake's. I was like, what? My man goes, yeah, I was trying to figure out how to drink every single tap on Jake's, but I had to drink Bud Light twice, and then one of them ran out, so I kind of did it. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
So you had a pint of every beer that was available.
On tap. There's 14 taps.
That means you had 14 pints of beer.
And
2 of them were Budweiser, not Bud Light, something like that.
Yeah, so what I did was I had a second Bud Light because I had a Bud Light first before I realized I was going to do the 14. So I had Bud Light again. And then on football Sundays, it was Sunday going to Monday. So on football Sundays, we take out what the fuck is the beer? We take out Sam Adams and we put another Bud Light because white people love Bud Light. And
Gross.
so after we was done, after I was done drinking, I said, "Fuck! I have Bud Light twice. That doesn't make the 14. Hey, give me a bottle of the Sam Adams, and I'm gonna put it in a glass, and that'll be my 14 beer."
Right.
So I had 14. So I had 14 beers.
14 beers, and I'm gonna ask you this question real quick.
Sure.
Okay, you had 14 beers.
Yeah.
I'm 100% certain you had some drinks beforehand to want you to think, yo, I should have everything on tap.
Yeah. It was I think I was drinking. Oh, at the time it was Tullamore. I probably had like a few shots of Tullamore.
Damn, I haven't had Tullamore Dew in a minute.
The day of the Super Bowl, when the Patriots lost to the Eagles.
That was a tough day. That was a tough day for you. Fridge is a huge Patriots fan.
Yeah, that was real tough. So,
really tough day. Now he's a Buccaneers fan.
Our bartender, what? No. I couldn't find my Patriots. I wouldn't my Patriots. But after that, I was like, fuck it, let's get these shots out. So shout out to my man Lenny, Victor. He was pouring them shots, whatever. So I lined up 10 shots of fucking Tullamore.
Karina, we give you 14 pints of beer. You drink it. What happens?
I die.
Yeah, you'll probably die. Hector, I know.
Alcohol.
Hector, I know you don't drink at all. I know you don't like drinking. I know you don't love tequila and whiskey and vodka, flavored vodka, mixed with Coke. You know, I know you don't like those
vodka
things.
And Coke?
No, but Hector's hungover from last night because.
Okay.
So that's why I'm emphasizing it. So Hector, what did you do yesterday, man? What happened? We're gonna take a break from talking about fridge for a second and find out what happened to you. So Hector walked into this group chat looking like shit. Stop playing with the Tamagotchi, damn it!
I'm playing with my nails.
Oh, whoops! I'm over here spinning the Tamagotchi in my hand. So I just assumed I was like, she's probably playing with the Tamagotchi. Also, by the way, you got into better lighting. I realized that like 20 minutes ago, which you guys could also realize that on YouTube.com. You search too much internet. Hector, what happened to you, bro? Why are you hungover? You're in quarantine.
It was a cold.
During a pandemic. We're in a pandemic. Big groups.
Mm-hmm. Even though you just got the test recently.
Mm-hmm. It was a coworker's birthday.
Actually, I don't know if you heard that, but it's a pandemic.
Right? I heard it. Definitely. I'm aware. Coworker's birthday.
So did you know we were in a pandemic?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so, bro.
Yeah. Is this why we're in the Zoom call and we're not in person?
Yeah.
Because it's a pandemic.
Because if we were in person, I think me and Hector would be getting drunk right now.
Yeah, or sick with the drivers.
Or sick, yeah.
Worst case scenario, they die. But
yeah, just a few weeks. Well, our upper and lower respiratory system will shut down. Which, by the way, fridge is a high risk. I just want to say that real quick.
Yeah.
So you have to be sensitive about that.
Yeah,
just say.
Hector. Fat lives matter, Hector.
My God.
Fat people matter, you know what I'm saying?
Hector, what did you do yesterday, bro?
Nothing happened yesterday. Okay, guys.
You lying. What did you do? What did you drink, bro?
Did you social distance at all?
Those words didn't come out like social distance yesterday after you drank. It came out
they
like
don't exist.
No.
So yeah, it was coworker's birthday. We all got together and we were drinking. Mm-hmm. What did I do? I started with tequila. Espolón, and
hold on 1 second before you keep on going. What I would love for you to do, Fridge, because you are, first of all, he's halfway through his drink, which is incredible. Done. My man right here is just like, yo, I'm fucked up and hungover, and this guy's just like, this is my second bottle today. Fridge, I just want you to listen really closely and tell me what you think about Hector's drinking experience after he's done. Is that okay?
Sure.
Hector, let us know what happened to you yesterday.
Okay.
And I won't interrupt. I'm sorry.
So, I started with Espolón. I mixed it with some shit I don't know what it was. It was some flavorless kind of drink. And then I went straight into Jack. So, I was doing Jack Daniel drinks. I was mixing a lot. Definitely had some vodka. Definitely had more tequila, aguardiente.
That's disgusting.
I was doing shots of aguardiente.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that afterwards. Mm-hmm.
I think I have some Henny too.
What?
Henny.
Okay.
At some point we're playing King's Cup, and so we're running out of
King's Cup.
We're playing a weird game of King's Cup, so.
What's a weird game of King's Cup? There's more.
I don't know. I don't know if they didn't know how to really play the game or what it was.
How do you not know how to play King? Well, everyone has different rules.
They have different ways of playing it. So the way I played it before wasn't the way that we were playing it. Like the cup wasn't filled. I don't know. And then we're also playing with water as well because they didn't really want to drink.
Yeah, it seems like y'all don't know how to. It's not y'all, but some of your coworkers don't know how to drink.
They drink. I don't know. I don't. I wasn't making rules. Why
were y'all mixing so much shit though?
I was mixing because I don't know how to drink.
Do you know how to play Kings?
No.
Oh, you don't? That's fine. For people like Karina and other people who don't know how to play Kings, what it is essentially you get a deck of cards, like a normal deck of playing cards. Each card has a symbol that is dedicated to something. So, for example, the ace or one, from what I remember, is waterfall. And waterfall is basically everyone in the circle or who's in it keeps chugging and chugging until that person stops, then that person stops. So you guys go in a sequence, right? Yeah. Every single one has, I think 2 is you, so you pick somebody. 3 is me. 4 is where it gets complicated, and it depends on the year you're playing this game. Because 4 to me has always been whores, and that would be women drink. And then 5 is guys. I don't know how that rhymes, but some people also play as 4 to floor, and that means the last person who puts their hand on the floor is who has a drink. Yeah. 8 is mate, someone you drink with. 7, heaven, last one to put their hands up. 9 is rhyme, so you have to rhyme and blah, blah. It's a lot of different rules. It's a fun-ass game post-COVID. That being said, I think the biggest thing is that some people play differently, so whoever gets the last K has to drink the cup in the middle, but every time a K is pulled out, you have to put a little bit of whatever you're drinking in your hand into the middle, and then the last person has to drink the concoction that is whatever. Karina, we'll try this when we're all finally free, and maybe your birthday, which is coming up, by the way. I just want to say that.
When's your birthday?
That's right. When is your birthday, Karina?
No,
do you not want to say when your birthday is?
It's August.
It's in August.
Oh, mine too. Actually, when this drops, my birthday will be the next day.
Wait, is your birthday this week?
Thursday.
Next week.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Why did I? Did you say this last episode? And when
I did.
The fuck? I'm so sorry. I apparently wasn't. Attention. But happy birthday, Fridge, because technically this will be out already. So happy birthday. Video will be dropping on his birthday.
I'm 30. I'm 30. I'm a 30-year-old man.
Wow.
Oh.
You and Hector both. Anyways, yeah, so all right, well, before I go further into the tangent, Fridge, tell us what Hector did right and what he did wrong.
I was throwing up before
all day.
I mean,
before I left home, I was throwing up, and I got home, I was throwing up, woke up, throwing up.
All right. This is my thing, right? And it took me some time to realize this, but this is what works for me. Did you buy your own bottle?
I bought a bottle for them, and I also have Casamigo, which
what did you buy?
I bought them Jack Daniels. I was drinking the Jack.
Okay, so you're drinking the Jack.
And also drinking the Casamigo.
Did the Jack run out before you mixed?
Next time on Master Chef.
Who is watching Master Chef?
What?
Who's watching Master Chef?
Who's watching Master Chef?
Karina.
It's got to be Karina.
I think Karina walked away from her phone and probably disconnected her AirPod, and now we're
next time.
Hey,
are you watching MasterChef? What are you doing?
I was. Sorry.
What the fuck?
My phone is dying. So
this is how you treat the TMI podcast?
Dead ass, right? We have a guest one time, and we might use this episode, and this is what you do.
There you go. Sorry.
My podcast would never. Hey, you should have just stuck with the dog, bro. All right, if you was drinking Jack and you really wanted to mix or something, drink a little bit of water first, and then sip slow. So drink like water? So the next. No. That's how I'm drinking Jack. Right? And I'm about to move the Henny. Give yourself a minute. Drink some water, and then when you go to the Henny, sip the Henny slow. With your first cup, sip slow to get the little buzz going and to calm you down a little bit from mixing.
Right.
That's what I would have did. Also, I stick dark with dark, and I go light with light. So if I'm ready to drink tequila, and if I'm gonna stay light, I'm gonna try to go to vodka. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna still do the water. Now, there's been times where I go from Brugal to vodka. You know what I'm saying? But I try to drink water in between. Right. You know what I'm saying? Cleanse the palate a little bit, and then when you're gonna mix, sip slow, bro.
Right. Now
that's what helps you out.
I have a problem where I just chug.
Yeah.
Now I say that now, but be behind the bar. 1 minute I can have a shot of fucking tequila, and the next minute I'm taking a shot of Jack or some wild shit like that. It's just that's just me bartending, and like I've gotten better at not doing that anymore. It's just like when you behind that bar, your tolerance builds up like 1,000%.
Right. So wait, does mixing light and dark liquor really matter?
To some people, I feel like it does. I feel like it does, man. Anybody who says it really doesn't, I think is lying, because it does do this different tastes and does different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a dark alcohol person only because I like my Dominican rum. That's my favorite. But I could drink everything. Right. There's nothing I can't drink. You know how some people say, all right, gin gives me a bad experience, something like that. I haven't had a Fireball. I haven't had a bad experience. I could drink anything.
I'm good with Fireball. Fireball is like, I can't smell Fireball.
Anything you put in front of me, I would drink. See, Fireball is good for shots. I don't know if I would really have a drink of Fireball. I wouldn't want to have a drink of Fireball.
I mean, I've heard like cider and Fireball is kind of lit.
Oh yeah, it's for every boss.
Yeah, you would like that, Karina, 100%.
Yeah, Karina.
Like cider, Fireball.
But that is also,
she loves sweet drinks, bro.
Yeah, I would say that is also too sweet though. Like shit with my teeth or like every crib.
She just got into like Guinness.
Oh, Guinness.
She is an avid. I feel like you've been an avid Guinness fan for almost a year now.
Yo, I used to hate Guinness, and I don't even know why.
She loves Guinness.
I had a pep talk myself. I was like, yo, why you don't like Guinness? You can drink everything. You're the fucking fridge. So then one night, I got cut. Yeah, like fucking one night I got cut for work, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna drink Guinness and just see what happens.
Right.
That shit got me mad horny. I was like, fuck that.
So how could have Hector avoided him throwing up like that though?
Throwing up?
Yeah. Like, what was the last time you had to? I heard water makes it worse, bro.
So yeah, because you don't want to be bloated off the water.
And that's why you let it off.
I feel like the water. I feel like you drink the water for taste. You know what I'm saying? Just to take the taste out. But yeah.
Yeah. When was the last time you got mad fucked up? Like you maybe passed out, threw up. I feel like
passed out.
No, just
passed out.
Just overall.
Oh, threw up?
Yeah, with liquor. Or beer
or
whatever.
That's crazy because I threw up about a month ago, but it wasn't because no. But I wasn't fucked up. It was just stuck. I don't know what happened. Like I wasn't drunk. I was mad. I was mad that I threw up. I wasn't drunk. I didn't throw up for nobody. I went home and threw up at home. But for some reason,
yeah, Hector, he didn't throw up in front of anybody. You just say.
Yeah, nah. It just stuck with me. Like it was just. It's like, I'm not going to point. I'm putting myself in my stomach, but you can't really see it. But it's like the middle of your stomach. You ever take something and just get stuck there? And you know, it's just stuck, and it's just annoying. So you gotta put your finger down and throw it up. Yeah, I did one of those, but the last time I got drunk while I threw up, fuck, 2 years ago. I was saying, but real 2 years ago.
Do you mind telling us what happened?
It was my birthday.
Uh-huh.
I was in a bar. Actually, I was in Jake's. I was in Jake's Limo. I was in Jake's. It was my birthday. It was a Monday. We all went. I was drinking. I started drinking like at 6 p.m. It was like 4:30 in the morning. We got out of there.
Right.
And I said, "Hold on."
4:30.
Yeah.
A.M.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
6 p.m.
That's early.
I did a shit, bro. On a fucking Monday, I was like fucking wasted.
Oof.
I was drinking as much as the bouncer was there. Like, it was retarded.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, my tab was like $7, so sweet. Happy birthday to me. And I think I took like 27 shots, probably more. And then I stopped counting after 22. So
I would stop counting after 5.
When you count, that shit is meant. I feel like that shit gets to you more if you count.
There's something I want to say, but I cannot say it.
I need somebody to count.
I think it depends on the place you're at, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like where you're at and who serves the shots?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
so,
I do know.
Right. So it depends on who's serving the shots when it matters.
Yeah,
you count as a shot. Like,
I was gonna say something, but I don't want you to bleep it out. You know?
Yeah, and we don't bleep out anymore, and we're just not even gonna say it. I want that. We're not
gonna say it.
We're just not gonna say it.
I only bleeped out one thing. I only bleeped out one thing in 62 episodes. You know that?
Right. All right, one last question before we move on about drinking.
Yeah, sure.
If y'all had to take 7 shots of one thing in a row, you know you can hold it down, what would it be? Karina?
Water.
No.
Smart.
Obviously, liquor wise, what would you be able to do?
Seven in a row is a wild number. You know
seven in a row, of course, is a wild number, but let's just say there's $1 million attached at the end of it.
Okay.
Cider.
Of liquor.
Oh, like hard liquor?
No, soft liquor.
Okay.
The pillow liquor. What do you think?
Maybe like a flavored vodka.
What?
Flavored vodka?
Maybe like a flavored vodka. Yeah.
You know, I was thinking the same thing for her. I was just expecting something.
Well, like cherry vodka.
Yeah, like yeah.
I think a cherry vodka tastes like fucking medicine.
Or maybe like pineapple.
Pineapple vodka, I can see that going through you.
Going through me. It's gonna go through me.
Oh, it's gonna go through you.
I don't know.
It's gonna come out one way or another.
Let's test it out.
It's either you're gonna pee it or you're gonna throw it up.
Yeah.
7 shots. You especially 7 shots in a row, no doubt. What do you think is the maximum you'd be able to take though? In a row.
In a row? Like 4? 4 or 5?
4 you'd be doing what though? 4 you'd be like giggling, or 4 you'd be like on the floor?
Nah, I'd be giggling.
5 you'd be what?
Slurring my words.
6 you'd be
I don't know.
And 7?
I think I'd be fine with 7, honestly.
You'd be fine with 7?
Yeah, let's test it out.
I'm sure in a row.
Let's test it out one day.
Let's test it out.
Okay,
7 in a row.
Let's test it out one day.
Yeah, 7 in a row. I think any shots in a row sucks. Taking even 2 in a row sucks, in my opinion.
I've taken 2 before, multiple times. Pause.
Just look at Hector. Not that. It's just I know we're talking about it, and Hector's like, what? Think about it. We'll ask Hector last. Fridge, what would you be able to take 7 shots in a row of?
It would have to be
of liquor.
Yeah, I know.
Hard liquor.
Cold Henny.
Cold Henny.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I could also do Dominican rum, but I feel like that's my favorite thing to do. So it will have to be
Henny or Henny White?
Henny White, cold. Well, I can do both, but I think I can do both.
Somebody called it White Henny to me the other day, and I blocked them on Instagram.
Yeah, no, it's Henny White.
It's Henny White.
I have 3 bottles that come in my way, so yeah.
Yo, every Dominican has Henny White coming their way some way, somehow, from an uncle, an aunt, or a cousin. Who is it?
Oh, no. It's a friend. It's a friend of mine.
But you call him your cousin, right?
No.
You go, primo, y ese Henny White.
Yeah, I'm super Americanized. Don't get me wrong. I am of Dominican and Puerto Rican descent as well, but
yeah,
I'm super Americanized.
That's fine. So you call him cousin?
No, I don't. I mean, it's a female. She's friend.
You can have a female cousin.
I do have female cousins.
Hector, what would you be able to take 7 shots of, or you probably already did?
I can see I can do it tequila.
7 shots of liquor in a row, Hector. Light or dark, chilled or warm? Tullamore? Dew?
7 of Tullamore?
7 of Tullamore Dew in a row.
Let's test it out.
We should test it out. In fact, Hector, I think your sister's going to bring it in right now. Here is 7 shots of Tullamore Dew. Let's go. She comes in, she's like, yay, Hector.
She comes in with bottle service.
Yeah, we have the lights.
Like fucking Dykeman and shit. Make some noise.
Yeah, for Hector, 7 shots. Hey.
Botella.
Yo, Ike though, I would probably do the same thing, but chilled. Hey, Fridge brought the idea into me. 7 chilled shots of Tullamore, I would definitely go there. But my thing is, again, is who's serving it. Because certain bars have those bullshit shots, but then when you buy those shot glasses you buy from like Puerto Rico or some shit and you bring to your friend, those shits are real. Those are real shots. 7 of those shots, I will die.
I think the shot glasses at our job are legit.
Are legit?
Yeah.
Then I will die regardless.
I like those plastic shots.
I will die regardless.
Yeah,
I will
7?
die. Absolutely. Well, not die. I wouldn't be like functioning properly.
No more alcohol.
What do you think it was that made him throw up, Fridge?
It was the mixing and probably his pace.
I don't think he ate.
I don't pace. No, I did eat.
So you just chugged everything?
I didn't chug everything. I started slow, but I once I get into it,
it's patient.
Juice. I don't.
It's just patient. A lot of people don't have patience. I go a lot. It takes me a while to get patient too because it just tastes so good, and you're just like, yeah, I want to keep going, and you don't feel it like this. So you're like, all right, and then after a while, it's like, oh, I'm drunk.
Yeah. I would have my normal DJ shift that was from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. and shout out to my normal DJs because I know that's not a normal shift, but 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. I would start by 10 and I would I'll start having double Tullys on ice.
Oh yeah.
Almost every half an hour, every hour, double Tully on ice, double Tully on ice. Then I'm cooking hot fire. And then shout out to Ricky will come out of nowhere and start serving me ice cold Coronas, son. Frozen, cool Coronas. And that's where my night gets messy, bruh. That's when my night would get messy. That Corona will fuck me up. I don't know why or how, but I know that was the trick for me.
Shout out to Ricky Tricky.
Yeah, OD. I don't call him that, but... Okay. Do you call him Ricky Dicky?
No, I call Ricky Tricky. That's his name.
Tricky. Oh, I heard Dicky. I was like...
Oh, you heard Dicky? Oh,
yeah.
No.
Yeah, but he would hook it up, and that shit would get me. Karina, what's all right, you had 2 Guinnesses. Okay. I don't know. Does that get you anywhere?
No.
3 Guinnesses.
No.
4 Guinnesses?
Maybe.
Okay, 4 big pints of Guinness stouts.
Okay.
Beer. Drinking. Throwing up. I'm just saying words to make Hector uncomfortable. Look at him. If you want to see how uncomfortable he's getting, go to youtube.com. Right. Now time out. Vomitando is worse.
He's gonna puke.
Puking. What is the worst word for vomiting? What is it? Fucking I think puking. Puking is pretty bad.
No.
What is it? Upchucking. Blowing chunks is aggressive. Blowing chunks is aggressive. Yo, my man's had a container out, like a big ass container. I thought he was throwing up in that shit. It was just for his clothes. What was I saying? Okay, you're in 5 Guinnesses in. I'm sure you'll feel something by that point.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I think so.
Right? 5 Guinness.
That sounds like fun over here.
What is the shots or mixed drink that will top it off for you? And you're like, all right, good night.
Probably tequila shots.
Oh, yeah, tequila shots. Me and Karina got very fucked up when we went to Mexico, by the way. Too fucked up.
All 3 of us got messed up. First of all.
No, Hector was pretty great, actually. Can you believe right now? I mean, I think he was just more celebrating like the pandemic.
He was conscious.
But he's way worse than we were in Mexico. Way worse. Way worse. Fridge, if you had gone to Mexico with us, you would have had so much fun, undoubtedly.
Oh, I would have been lit. I would have been on Karina's cousin.
Like bottles, OD. bottles were OD cheaper over there. Like
how much did y'all pay for a bottle service out there?
Karina, can you remind me how much we paid for that like 3 liter of fucking Johnny Walker?
Wait,
3 liters.
3 liters?
3 liters. Like
it was Johnny Black?
It was probably like Johnny Red.
It was
red. Oh, that's disgusting.
3. No, it was totally good though. Surprisingly, 3 whole liters with seltzer water, a fake Red Bull, and then apple juice or apple soda.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Why was I didn't even know? I can't. Yeah. You would have had fun with that though. That would have been
Dominican love around Elizabeth. Sorry, like South Americans love apple juice with
She's wait, what? Isn't that North America? Mexico is North America, isn't it?
Well, no, I mean like
Mexico
just,
North.
I know she's Mexican, but I mean like in
I'm
South
just making
America,
sure you know what your wife's ethnicity is, yo. That's right. You are married. So we are very close to the end of this episode.
Are we really?
We are, yeah. We are an hour and such in. I'm not gonna say the time
nice.
because Hector's gonna edit it and he's like, "Don't say the time." But I have what, like, don't say the time. Bleh.
Wait, Hector, why you can't say the
Ew.
time?
Huh?
Why
No,
you
it was just like it would be a thing when because like Eddin would mention like a certain time and that we're talking in the podcast and like when I'm editing and especially with episodes that we like had to like cut things out or like there was a lot more editing going on.
What it really is, Fridge. What it really is that when he's editing, he puts his hair in a bun and it fucks up his chakra if I run the time. So that's what it usually is. His chakra gets ruined.
Shut the fuck up.
He's like, my chakra, and then like he can't edit it, and then he takes 5 hours, and then next thing we know, we have an episode.
Oh, okay.
Am I wrong?
I mentioned
You're wrong.
I mentioned the time on my part to talk.
So you're fine. You're
But
fine.
I never asked you. But I've only asked you.
You don't cut anything from your episodes.
No, I've only asked you once in 62 episodes.
And then, did he do it? No, yo.
Yeah, he did it. We have a couple jokes, but yo, Hector, this one might be. But if I don't send my message to the side, because I'm not asking to we're not gonna say it, but that one I needed you. I was like, yeah, this could be bad.
Oh, you made sure to get that noted. For we were just saying the problem with us is that we were saying a lot of names we shouldn't have been saying during that.
Oh, like who? Do I know what it is? No, maybe start naming.
No. Well, no, don't start naming. Because he's gonna have to edit it.
Nah. I'm just joking.
No, but Karina's worst one was not even
whatever
something we had to
happens to
bleed
this
out.
girl, I'm just joking. I'm not really saying that. I'm just fucking around.
No.
I'm just fucking around.
PTSD. Now we would say too many names. That was the problem.
I know.
And then I would be like, yo, you know what? Let's stop saying names. And then right when we like turn on the light switch when we're recording, and I'd be like, yo, so how's doing? And then like it would be bad, and then it would be a snowball effect, and we'd all of our fat asses will roll down the hill.
It was mostly.
It was mainly me. And then Karina would be like, well, here's some gasoline from the fire. And then like would add on to it. It was just so bad. Fridge, I have a real quick question for you.
Sure.
When you poop, right?
Okay.
Right? When you poop, why is everyone looking at me like that? And if you want to see how everyone's looking at me, go to youtube.com and search Too Much Internet. This is how promo is ran.
That's a fact.
Okay.
We can't just stick a chopped cheese on a video and then call it the YerrrPodcast, all right? So
wow.
When you poop, right? Do you feel like you have to pee while you're pooping, or do you just poop?
Nah, you gotta take that piss.
Does it feel better when you poop and you pee?
Oh yeah, I piss first.
You pee first and then it just follows up with the poop.
Yeah.
Right. I think that might be the same thing for me, but not every single time. Has your dick ever touched like the side of the toilet while you're pee pooping, and then you're like, oh no, and then you feel like you might get like poop water on your dick? Like, have you ever?
Yo, what are you talking
bro?
Stop.
What? That's a totally normal question.
Is it?
Is it normal?
You signed up for this.
Wow.
This is the TMI podcast. What do you think TMI stands for? Too much.
I'm gonna drink the rest of this shit.
Yeah. Yo, Fridge last time said, oh, I dropped the top. Guess I gotta finish the bottle. I was like, oh. He was in his own house. The 5-second rule doesn't apply to your own. Well, do you apply the 5-second rule to your own house?
Anywhere.
Yes.
No.
So you're telling me, Karina.
If no one's watching, then
Yeah, it's a 20-second rule.
Yeah.
But honestly, I mean, like, if you saw if you dropped your Oreo on of your own floor, you wouldn't eat that shit.
I would eat
I'll pick it up.
Yeah, I eat it.
It's shit.
Karina, do you pee poop?
Yes.
Do you prefer pee pooping, or do you rather just do one and then the other, or at the same time, or just one?
One and then the other. That's how I think that's acceptable for all females.
Which one do you start with, and which one do you end with?
Usually start with pee, and
I'm talking about when you don't have, lactose in your system.
No,
Fridge, you know that one. Fridge, if you were to ever date Karina, you would have to know one important thing about her. What would it be?
You wouldn't know.
I know that she's I know that she doesn't like dairy products.
I love dairy
loves
products.
dairy products.
But she can't have
it.
I can't have
Which
it.
makes her love it more, and that's the problem, Fridge. That's the problem, Fridge.
So our date can't consist of chopped cheese and Cold Stone or some shit.
Oh yeah.
Definitely can't
Do
have
you like
that.
Cold Stone, or is it Ben and Jerry's?
Ben
I
and
love
Jerry's.
both.
You love both?
Yeah, I do like Ben and Jerry's though, only because I've known it longer. And there was one on the Upper West Side there. That's why
I feel like Cold Stone was always like people overdid it. It wasn't that
I feel because you know what, there was always a fucking line for Cold Stone.
Yeah, and then it's like it was the only one I knew was in 42nd Street. Guys, you know what a Cold Stone is? It's a fucking thing. They take regular ice cream and then they go, "Yo, we're gonna throw in some of these toppings and charge you like $20 more," and then put
That's true.
And then they put it in your cup, and you're like, "Ooh, here's my custom ice cream. I just gotta eat it with my $20 bill." Like it was just unnecessary.
I looked at him. I'm like, "Why y'all messing it up? It looked good how it was before."
Yeah, but now
it gave me anxiety.
But now there's a bougie version of it, which is Thai ice cream. Thai ice cream is the same shit. Thai ice cream. Have you never seen that ice cream where they pull on like a cold thing, a Cold Stone? Go figure, right?
Yeah,
and then they roll that shit up, and then they put some on that
that's
shit.
Bougie. Just fucking scoop the shit on my fucking cup and give it to me, motherfucker.
Give me ice cream or give me death. Speaking of that, Hector, the creamiest of them all. Hector, do you pee poop, or do you just poop, or do you pee?
Oh, of course I pee poop.
Like, is this before or after you take off your panties?
After I took off my pants.
Oh, so you sit down? You sit down when you pee?
This is a legit question because I don't know how that works. You guys
Do you squeeze your dick into the toilet? I'm just joking. Don't really answer that. I don't think
He
that's
sticks
not a
his
real
fat
thing.
cock into the bowl.
Into the bowl like that?
When I know I'm gonna poop, I sit down and I pee and I poop. But if I'm just peeing, I'm not gonna.
You sit down when you pee though?
Just to pee, no.
So you squeeze. So when you're pooping, you gotta pee. You just, like I said, you squeeze yourself into the.
Yeah, I'll.
But it hurts when you're hard. Though. It hurts when you're hard. You're like, how the fuck?
I've gotten a hard on when I've been pee pooping, and then I would have to aim my shit down. Like, yo, I don't want that shit to hit the side of the toilet. You cannot let that happen. But like, you have to aim, bruh. Have y'all never, Karina? I know you don't know how this feels, but or maybe you do. First of all, Karina has the biggest cock here. Let me just tell you that real quick. The biggest cock, right?
Yo, you ever pegged somebody, Karina? My bad.
Have you ever pegged somebody?
My bad.
Pegged somebody?
My bad. Have you ever pegged somebody?
Dreams.
In your dreams?
In your
In my
dreams?
dreams.
I feel like that's every girl's dream, high key,
Why?
to peg a guy.
Why do I want to do that?
I think dominance.
Yeah.
For what? You can be dominant without doing that.
No.
That's the epitome. Because, yo, do you want something up your ass? Fridge?
Oh, you see what? No, nigga.
Hector, do you want something up your ass?
Fuck no.
Just a
Hector, do you want something?
right?
Hector, there's no kink shaming here, but do you want something?
Yeah.
I said no.
Just be
Whatever
honest.
you want.
I don't want nothing up. I don't want nothing up my ass. So Karina knows this, right? And then she goes, "Yo, you know what? I want to stick something up these guys' asses because then I'm the ass digger." That is the dominant part of it.
You're saying that Karina has dreamed about pegging us?
Karina has probably had dreams of us clapping our cheeks. I'm sure. Not ours particularly, but just clapping cheeks.
Okay. That's the name of the episode, Clapping Cheeks?
Clapping cheeks. Clapping cheeks or blowing chunks. Because I know Hector wanted to think about that so much. That being said, last but not least, absolutely not least, before you go, we all go. I know Hector has a special thing for us. Hector, what is the special thing you always have for us every episode?
Oh, is there a special thing for us this week? Oh, I didn't know.
Yes, there is.
Oh, yeah, no. So, our topic now is word of the week.
What? It's the word of the week. Hit the intro.
The word of the week.
And now we're back from the intro.
Hey.
La palabra de la semana.
Yeah, la palabra de la semana.
Ooh, that's more complicated for me.
The word of the week this week is simp.
You are just trying to hit close to home this week, huh, Hector? You just stabbed all of us in our heart. But I think Fridge really doesn't know what a simp is. Fridge, do you know what a simp is?
No, what is that?
Then that's more interesting. How about you? How about you let us break it down for us, Hector?
Okay, so simp. Definition for simp is someone who does way too much for someone they like.
Woo!
Like
everything
I'm the
reminds me
biggest
of her.
simp here.
Wow.
Who's the biggest simp here? You?
Me.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the word.
Use it in a sentence. You didn't have a sample sentence for us?
I didn't have a sample sentence for you. We can come up with one now. Karina is the biggest. Karina is the biggest simp that I know.
Wow.
Is the sentence true?
Yeah, for sure.
I have to really think about that.
I don't. Karina is definitely not the biggest simp I know.
No.
Absolutely not. No.
Yes, it is.
That I know?
Yeah.
No.
Who?
I can't name that.
Who's
person.
the biggest simp?
Because that'd be called.
I want to challenge them.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about this afterwards.
Yo, was it this girl? And I'm just joking.
You mean this girl who? Let's see. What's a good sentence for simp? Simma.
Who got the keys to my baby?
That's right.
Sorry.
Fuck, I can't think of a good sentence for simp, and that's a very known word in the interwebs. Simp, like people. Yeah, when you're a simp for someone, it's like you're kind of a bitch, quote unquote. That's how they kind of say it. Like if you're being a simp, like let's say, like have you ever seen one of your buddies be like so like caught up on a girl, and then you're like, yo, chill, like they're not even that big of a deal, but they're like, no, I love her, and it's like, yo, chill, like, you know, she's obviously not reciprocating the feelings, so like relax. I'm not coming at anyone, by the way. Just being general.
Karina's taking it hard.
That is what a simp is.
You're taking me back to my ex who used to beat me. I told you.
Word?
Yeah. I'm just so
I was like, yo.
What?
Have you ever been a simp, Fridge? I wanted to say Hector. I don't know why.
Yeah, when I was younger.
Yeah.
High school, sophomore year. You know, with my ex.
How so? How were you a simp?
Oh, because I would always because I would, well, obviously me being 15 at the time, I would try to go there.
Which was 15 years ago. I just want to say that.
Yes. So I wanted to. I felt like I had to like do mad. I just felt like I had to do mad more shit because I was younger. So I would always like try to like. I would ask my moms for more money, extra money, and I would like. I'm always buying like candy. I'm always like, yo, you want breakfast? You want bacon, egg, and cheese? Like $3 and sometimes $2. So I would do mad shit. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was like, you know, fuck it. It is what it is. But
and then that bitch broke your heart, and you broke the simp code, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Just me. My bad.
Nah. But she ended up. Well, we didn't last long at all. And then she ended up getting with some dude and ended up having kids.
With that one dude?
I dodged the bullet. No, that was the one dude. But I ended up dodging the bullet.
Look at that. See what unsimping helps you do. I still can't think of a good I feel like simping is an experience more than just a sentence. Because when I was younger, I was 100% a simp. Like a lot of things I've learned was from the women I've dated. Like no doubt. Like there was a girl I liked, and I was like, she likes guitar. I'm gonna play guitar. Zwing, and then I fucking learned how to play guitar.
Also, what helped me was my brother's failure of relationships.
Jesus Christ! Elaborate.
Him fucking up the good relationships he had taught me, and all the bullshit he went through taught me to be a way better person than he was, and not put myself in a similar position as a over.
I feel that.
Yeah. So
what is one way with my voice breaking? What is one way? I'm sure you've gotten caught up with a girl before. Like you've been like
caught up.
Yeah, Usher, kind of Usher type flow. You've been like fucking simping over a girl before. After that, I'm assuming. Also, yeah. What is one way you got over her?
You just gotta stop calling her, bro. You gotta know how to delete, bro. I'm good at it. It's probably one of my worst flaws now.
Which is
like ignore it. Like if I'm not feeling you no more, or if I feel like this isn't gonna go nowhere, I'm just gonna ignore the shit out you.
Word?
Yeah, man.
I think, well, I wouldn't do that personally.
I obviously it's not the best thing to do.
Right.
But I mean, well, now whoever's listening to this, if I ignored you, it's gonna be bad.
You're gonna know now, yeah.
But I'm very honest. But I'm very honest with myself. So it's just like it's not the best, not the healthy and best way. But I'm not gonna pick up my phone call for you. We're not gonna talk. I don't want to see you. I don't want anything to do with you. Would you guys handle that really well if Fridge left you on red?
No.
You leave me on red all the time.
No.
No, I
don't.
Excuse me.
I'm joking, guys.
What do y'all think is maybe a better way to handle that?
A better way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I've done that before. I've definitely broken my voice like that. I've definitely like dubbed a couple of girls before and just ignore them, and then that's it.
It's easy, right? It's not hard, right?
100%. But I also realize it's kind of rude, and I shouldn't just leave them alone.
Nah, rude is fucking leaving me on thinking we had a chance.
It's just. It's just more like, for me, it's more like, I guess I should just explain to you, like, maybe I'm not interested anymore, and then just leave it alone.
Yeah, just say that.
Yeah,
but that's so much harder.
No.
I ask for honesty. No pun intended to my head.
Everyone thinks they want the honesty until it gets them.
Nah, because honesty, I get it. When you honest with me and you tell me, and I ask why, and you actually produce, okay, I understand. I can't. No matter how mad even I might be or I can be, you kept it 100 with me, and that's the best. We're older now. We're not like 17.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we should be old enough. We should be. Not all of us can, because I know people in their 30s. Sorry, stop clapping. 30 to 40s. That's like
he's done.
And still can't take it. It still can't take the honest truth. But if the honest truth, you could never say there was a bad person. There was always honest truth.
Bet. Look at that. We're learning with Fridge.
So if
Friendly
I tell
Fridge
you,
facts.
If I ask you, thank you. If I ask, I might steal that for my podcast. If I ask you to keep it honest with me, and you don't keep it honest with me, and they find out this shit is all like a scam like that or whatever, like Herbalife, I'm just not going to talk to you anymore.
Which I realized we have not talked about Herbalife, but Fridge is not a fan of it. If you wanted to know, he's just not a fan of it. All right, well, we've surpassed the limit. You've talked more than enough for yourself and Brian, who couldn't make it today, which we're kind of. I just want to say that real quick, but we have to have whatever he said in that message, which is what we edited in. I don't know what he said. I'm sure it was all great stuff, even though we definitely caught on him in the episode that we were on last episode very hard. Not us. It was more me. But Fridge, is there, let us know exactly where we could catch your podcast, what days, where, what platforms, and where they could find you.
Okay, guys, my name is Fridge. I have a podcast named the YerrrPodcast, YerrrR podcast, with my co-host Brian, with Fridge and Friends. We are on Spotify, iTunes, and SoundCloud. No longer on Mixcloud. Well, our first 42 episodes are on Mixcloud, and we are no longer on Mixcloud. It's just a better opportunity for us to be on SoundCloud. So we're on SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify. Check us out. Hit us up on Instagram at YerrrPodcast, YerrrPodcast. Podcast. You can follow me, The Fridge. I am The Fridge 71. It's DAFRIDGE 71. And you can also follow Brian at C63_Brian.
You almost said 6'9", right?
almost said 6'9".
That's right.
We run the podcast every Thursday. Episodes drop every Thursday around 8 a.m. Sometimes 9 when I'm drunk. And we try to be as consistent as possible. Every Thursday we try to have a guest on, or we like to talk shit. We smoke, we drink, we talk shit. I drink, other people smoke, and we just talk a lot of shit. I want to have you feel like you're at a bar talking to your friend. That's the feeling I want, you know. And that's why I started the podcast. So a lot of shit is not PC correct, but we're not just motherfucking everything, you know what I'm saying? So it's not, you know. So if you like us, if you like America, America, and you like top cheeses and
make America Fridge again.
Yeah, make America Fridge again. You know, listen to the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Bet. Perfect. Well, yo, guys, thank you so much for listening to this other episode of TMI Podcast, also featuring YerrrPodcast. Thank you so much for being here, Fritz. We appreciate you.
I thank you guys. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate y'all, and I love what y'all do. And
of course.
I'm glad y'all started. We
promised Fritz to be on this podcast 1,000 times, and we're finally getting it happen.
Yeah.
All it took was a pandemic.
All it took was a fucking natural disaster.
All that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye.